Hey guys, Anthony here with a first look at my new YETI Roadie 20 cooler. The Roadie, if you guys don't know, is the smallest of the YETI hard models. Its length is 19.25 inches. The width is 13.75. The height is 14.3 inches. Its capacity is 5.2 gallons. And they have it rated at 14 cans depending on how you pack it. This particular one has the handle attachment that you can see there, so you could carry it by that handle, or you could also carry it by grabbing the underside of each, the right or the left side of the cooler. The reason why I picked up the Roadie versus I was looking at the Tundra 35, the Tundra 45. I just thought they might be a little too big for everyday use for me in the van. A lot of times it's just me in the van, and even with this Roadie 20, I can get a good amount of drinks in there and some food and some other items that I need to keep cool, and I think this one will suffice for now, so I'm going to use it, see how I like it. These coolers are not inexpensive. They're you know, pretty expensive, dollar for dollar. This one picked up at West Marine here in Fort Lauderdale, ran me $250 plus tax. So again, they're not cheap, but again, it's an investment that you'll probably only have to make once with something like this, because they're constructed so well and they insulate so well. What I did when I came home today is I just put a bunch of ice in it, and I put some drinks in there, and I put a Klondike bar in there just to see how the cooler works. But the best thing to do is to pre-cool it with like a sacrificial bag of ice, or overnight with some ice in it, and then add your contents. And even the contents that you add, they say should be pre-cooled or even frozen if you can freeze them before you put them in. That way they last a lot longer. So in today's video, I'm just going to give you a walk around of the cooler, show you how I have it packed inside, and then I'm going to test it over the next couple days and give you guys my feedback on it. I registered it. There's a registration code there, and you get a free YETI bottle opener when you register it. It does have a 5-year warranty. And guys, if you've watched any videos on this or seen this cooler, it's just amazing at some of the ice retention that it has. 2 inches of insulation on the sides and 3 inches on the top make for a great retention of coldness. You can use rock salt in here to get your ice colder, and you can use dry ice in these as well. They will take dry ice, which is another plus if you're going on a long extended trip. And again, the dry ice is definitely a great option to have. So let's take a walk around it, and I'll give you a look-see at it. You guys, just a quick walk around. I'll go over some of the parts on this, but again, you could lock this down. There's areas here to secure it on both sides. Very heavy duty T-Rex lid latches. The roto molding construction and the workmanship on these things is absolutely, it's really impressive. I mean, I've seen them before in the store. I just hadn't really analyzed them that close, because I was never really in the market for one until I started looking at staying in my van for an extended period of time, and looking at some of the Dometic coolers that 12-volt coolers that you could buy. You know, they're in the range of $600, $700, $800, and they require power to keep them cool, to keep your items cool. These Yetis can use adjust the power of the insulation of the cooler and the dry ice, or the regular ice that you put in it. There's non-slip feet there that really hold well. And again, your handle locks into these little inlet slots here, and you can just pull on it, and it pops out, and then it folds down and out of the way. Guys use these coolers to stand on, to sit on. There's different things they make for the top of them, for cushions and deck seats. Just a lot you could do with them. Let's open it up and take a look. It's got a freezer grade gasket. Now, I'll show you the gasket here. There's your gasket. It's a heavy duty rubberized gasket, really nice. You can tell it seals very well. There's your hinge that runs through the whole back portion of it, through the lid. Here is a slot in here on the both right and left side to latch this down or tie it down to a deck or something if you wanted to do that, or inside your truck bed, or even inside your vehicle. Again, what I did today was something really quick. I had a couple of these packs I got. It's just refrigerant gel. You refreeze them. So I'm going to take those out just to show you. I did put a Klondike bar in here as an ice cream bar to see how it would keep. Again, you need to have the ice filled a little higher. I dumped all the ice that I had in my freezer in here and it wasn't enough. But I did have one of those videos I did on these whirl packs. I filled one with water and keep it frozen in the freezer, and they work great for making ice with blocks of ice. And so I have this one as a block of ice that I put in there too. And I also have in here today, just for the video, I have a quart of Gatorade or Powerade here. I have some smaller 10 or 12 ounce Gatorades. I have a couple cans of Dasani sparkling water. I've got a Yangling beer, and I've got a cream soda. So I'm gonna put some more ice in here, but just to give you guys a little view of, and you can see there's still a lot of room for ice and other products if you wanted to pack this out more. The best thing to do is fill it as high as you can, take up all the air that you can, and don't open the lid. Only open the lid when you need to, get your products. So with these coolers, you want to pre-cool them, which I didn't do. I just took it home and put some ice in it and started putting stuff in it. Some of it was not already cold, it was just room temperature, so it's going to melt your ice quicker. But once I get this cooler to the right temperature, I'm going to do an ice test. I'm going to use it every day. I'm going to take it in and out of my vehicle, keep it in the van during the hot days, keep my some food and beverages in here, and just see how it works day to day as a refrigerator for me for the van. So let's put this stuff back in. I'll be doing some more vids on this, guys. This Yeti Cooler, the Roadie 20, but I wanted to get this one up today. And again, really well-made product. I appreciate well-made products, and this is definitely one of them. I did look at getting a competitor called Arctic, RTIC. You can get those online. However, it was a 60 to 90 day wait. I just didn't want to wait that long, and so I decided to get the Yeti. Went to West Marine today. There's your heavy-duty drain plug. Unscrew that, you can drain the water out. There is stamped Roadie 20 on the right side of the cooler, and this is the little tag. I haven't even taken it off yet. Again, it'll hold 20 pounds of ice, 14 cans. Your inside dimensions are right there. It's certified bear resistant, grizzly bear resistant, which is a good thing right there. And again, just a quick overview of the T-Rex latches, the gridlock cold stock gasket, rotomolded construction. Full-length stainless steel handle, barefoot non-slip feet, anchor point tie-downs, vortex drain system. Flat wall design, permafrost insulation, and a never-fail hinge system. There you go, guys, the 5-year warranty. Registered it today, and like I said, I'm going to be using it as an everyday EDC cooler. And so I will periodically do updates on this, and you will see this video on the stealth van, inside the stealth van, because that's where it's going to stay most of the time. So guys, let me know what you think. Questions, comments, appreciate it if you have one. Again, not cheap. My wife kicked in some money for it from her side of the house, and I was able to get this today. You know, I'm very careful at what I spend my money on, and if I do spend money, especially something like a cooler, you would think, you know, 40-50 bucks is enough, but for something that could last a lifetime and also get you through an extended days on end, keeping beverages cold, or even if you had to keep medication cold, say you had you know, insulin, someone's insulin, you had to keep cold for days on end, you know, a Yeti can be a lifesaver. So, you know, I'm thinking down those lines as well. Safety also. You can keep ice packs for injuries, cold and on hand. Lots of things you could do with this cooler, guys. So let me know what you think. Anthony signing off. The Yeti Roadie 20. Take care. Stay ready.